Hello, hello. So today I have to do another book tag. This is more of a challenge than a tag. So what this is the do I have that book tag? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find all of them first, and then I'm going to answer the questions. I will show you, I will time myself. That's kind of the whole thing. I saw this on Samantha Donovan's channel. I'll link her video down below if I remember to and if I can find it when I post this. But yeah, let's get started. I'm going to start my stopwatch and we're gonna go. All right, so it took me 11 minutes and 20 seconds. The one that really got me was the clock one, and I kind of even cheated a little bit on that one, as you'll see. I thought that the 500 to 510 pages one was going to be awful, but it was the second one I picked up. So let's get going. So I should have done this backwards. So I don't have to like adjust these, but here we are. Here we are having to switch everything. Also, the one with an award. I realized that I just don't read books that get awards very often. Like that's just not really my genre of books that I read. So, yeah. The first one I kind of cheat on a little bit, but they're deckled, barely, but they are deckled. That is, do you have a book with deckled edges? And my copy of The Damnation Game is very slightly deckled. So, I do have a book with deckled edges. We've got a book with 3 more people on the cover. The first volume of My Love Mix-Up has 3 of our main characters right on the cover. A book based on another fictional story, and this one, ad break, Guillaume by me. This is based on Lord of the Flies. This is inspired by Lord of the Flies. It's like if Lord of the Flies and Exquisite Corpse had a baby. And that's Guillaume. So if you wanted more of the serial killers, you know, pairing up, killing people in Exquisite Corpse, and if you were obsessed with Lord of the Flies when you had to read in 9th grade, this book is for you. Next one is a book with the title 10 Letters Long. And for that, I have the winners. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 letters. Book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter. And I've got Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff. E. And E, I almost went with the last book on the left because I figured the T ones would be easiest. But then I saw this one was like right next to it. Also, my copy is signed. This is the only book by Jay Kristoff I've ever read. I really liked it. I never read the second book. I don't even own it. But I know there's a lot of controversy around this man. All right. Mass market paperback. I have so many. But I grabbed the Satanic Bible. That was just the first one I grabbed. So I was kind of going for layman, but he's right next to him. So I was just like, all right, this is what I have. A book written by an author using a pen name. Oh, so many. But I went with Thinner by Richard Bachman, aka Stephen King. A book with a character's name in the title. We've got Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. This is volume 6. Nozaki is this fellow right here. A book with 2 maps in it. This one was a little bit of a struggle. Eventually, I have The Way of Kings, and I looked in the front here. It says map of Roshar, and then there's also a map of the Unclaimed Hills and the Lethkar. So there are, in fact, 2 maps. Here's number 1. Well, actually, that's number 2. Here's number 1. So I thought I was very happy to find that because I'm not a huge fantasy reader. All right. I'm getting more into it, but I figured if I had one hope, it was Sanderson. Book turned into a TV show, and there are a multitude of manga I could have picked, but I went with Given. Volume 1. A book written by someone who's originally famous for something else, and this one I decided to have a little bit of fun with. If I Did It by O.J. Simpson. I should have done the Tex Watson book. That would have been funnier, honestly, because he was famous for something even before the murder thing. But yeah, a book with a clock on the cover, and this is the one that killed me. And I cannot believe I don't have a copy of The Cuckoo Clock of Doom. But I do have a copy of the TV episode of The Cuckoo Clock of Doom, and you can kind of barely see the clock right there. But I know the original Goosebumps cover has the clock like front and center. I'm so mad I don't have it. Or at least I don't have a copy. There might be a copy in the book wall, but I do have this. So there's that. A poetry book is The Rime of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. This was a gift from one of my English professors when I graduated with my bachelor's. Fun fact. A book with an award stamp on it. This was another tough one because, like I said, like I just don't read books that get awards. But eventually, I was like, wait, that one got a Stonewall. The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. Wonderful. This next one I also cheated on again, because the prompt was a book written by the author with the same initials as you, and I write books. That's me. So Like Hell by Aurora Dimitri. Book of short stories. I just went with the easy one. I did some Stephen King. I grabbed Bazaar of Bad Dreams just because it was the first one I saw. This next one was the one where I was very pleasantly surprised that the second book I grabbed was actually right in there. As you have a book that's between 500 and 510 pages long, I've got Silver Under Nightfall by Brinch Beko, and it is 506 pages long. I like this one too. I think I like vampire books. That's what I'm getting here. A book that was turned to a movie twice. I don't know about the first one, but the remake sucked. I got Firestarter by Stephen King. A graphic novel. I've got the third Animorphs graphic novel, The Encounter, which is, these graphic novels are really, really nice. And this last one, I don't know why I picked the one Battle Royale that has a naked girl on the front. A book written by 2 or more authors, so like manga should be easy. Battle Royale 8 by Kosho Takami and Masayuki Taguchi. So we got Mitsuko on the front, naked. So there's that. But yes, so that is the Do I Have That book tag. I made it in 11 minutes and 20 seconds. So that's the time to beat. I guess I beat Samantha Donovan, but I did not beat the original time, which was 8 minutes. So there's that. If I had that Cuckoo Clock of Doom, might have been able to do it. But yeah, that is that tag video. I do really enjoy tag videos. I have a lot of fun with them. That's everything. I'll talk to you later, and goodbye.